Hey gamers, welcome back to another cinematic reaction with me, myself, and I. This time it's to a game I've played for a really long time, and that game is Diablo. A very hot game right now. The beta just closed over the weekend. Raise your hand if you were part of the beta crew. Cool cats, aren't we? It was fun. Cinematics were amazing as usual. I could go on and on about the beta and the game, but today is not the time and video because we are going to be watching the cinematics for the Diablo franchise. The Diablo franchise has been something I've been playing since high school. Oh gosh, that's been such a long time ago. That was probably Diablo 3 Reaper of the Souls. I remember skipping school, going to the store, lining up like a peasant, and buying my own copy for, I don't know, $49.99? Was that how much games were back then? Only to bring it home and realize my computer couldn't handle it. Yeah, true story. Don't worry, I had a plan B, which was to spend hundreds of dollars at the internet cafe. I think this is the only copy of Diablo I actually still own. I lost my original, which I'm pretty sad about. Could be worth hundreds now. Anyways, if you are new here, welcome. My name is Oli. I am a game collector, a player, an enthusiast. I'm going to be linking my game room video up here because honestly, it is a piece of art. A disclaimer before we jump into this, I am not a lore junkie in Diablo. I have very minimal knowledge about the story events. Anyways, let's get into it. Let's go. This is going to be the intro video for Diablo 1, which I never played personally. I think this was released in 97, so I was a dumbass kid back then. What was I playing in 97? I was probably playing Donkey Kong Country or something. Definitely not Diablo, and I think this was also released for PC. Okay, let's give it a look through. I believe this is Tristram. It looks pretty desolate. Oh, yummy. Ugh. I'm not good with gore. Even 97 gore. Is that our protagonist? I think that is the warrior class. I believe that sword was it was forged before the war of demons and angels. I wonder if the red sky is supposed to signify this being in the burning hell or not. I don't know. What's that stone? It's like Master of Sword vibes. Ooh, stuff just got really intense. That Diablo scared the crap out of me. Holy crap. Oh my god. That woke me up for sure. I never played Diablo 1, so I'm not too sure about the storyline. I know a little bit about the storyline because I've read a few things here and there over the years. But I believe that was the Skeleton King's tomb. I believe so. I thought the Skeleton King was in Diablo 3 too. I think that's where I recognize that from. But I mean, the graphics for that was 97. The graphics for PC were really good for the time. I'll give it that. Definitely didn't have those graphics on Super Nintendo, that's for sure. What was I playing in 96 on PC? I think I might have been playing Toy Story. I think that was like my only game that I owned on PC for a really long time, other than Solitaire. Okay, let's move on to the second one, which is Diablo 2 cinematic trailer. But we're not just going to do any regular trailer. We're going to pull up the Resurrected one. Resurrected looks really fun.
Had the evil from my dreams followed me at my heels?
Okay, that's the same sword from the other trailer. I think that's the Dark Wanderer who is the main protagonist of the... Ooh. Yeah, that's the Dark Wanderer. That was the main protagonist of the first game.
I've been searching for you, Marius.
Marius.
At last, I find you. It wasn't my fault. It was the Wanderer. You know,
I think that was just like a quick cutscene of what happened with the Soul Stone in the Diablo one, which he smashed it into his head. So I wonder if he decloaks himself, he'll have it smashed in his head. Don't do it, man, no! That reminds me of Abu in Aladdin where he picks up the freaking lamp.
The doom of this world.
Tariel. I love the character designs of the angels in this game.
And all creation shall tremble before the burning standards of hell. Arise, Diablo. Lord of terror.
At least it wasn't like a jump scare in that other trailer.
Destruction. Hatred. Terror. Roam free throughout your world. They must be stopped at all costs.
Is he closing the door with his wings? That's a pretty cool trailer. I think that was when Blizzard first took it over, right? Because I think another company owned the Diablo franchise prior. But Tyrell looked great in this trailer for sure. I was really excited to see him. I almost feel... I didn't play Diablo 2 either. I just know the story, the premise of the story, because I did a lot of reading over the years. But a few key things in that one. That trailer did a really good job capturing all of the game's main events. For example, Zamorius, who's the old man, he pulls out the soul stone from that ghost, I think it was. Again, I've never played it, but it awakens Diablo's brothers, which is the premise of the game. I actually don't know where the protagonist, so you as a player, sit within the game because, again, I've never played it. Do you fight along Tyrell? Do you do something else? Are you just chilling? Of course not. So that would be interesting to watch. I should definitely kind of catch up on some gameplay for that one. Okay, we are now moving into another Diablo 2 trailer, but Lord of Destruction. Again, I've never played Diablo 2, so my best guess is happening. I think this might be the original trailer, not the resurrected one. Look at all those crows flying in the sky. It's almost as if they're part of the army. So it looks like they're putting out their gates for their guests, right? Why else would they do that? This guy doesn't even look like a warrior. Oh, that's a demon. Is that Baal? I see a spider. I would shit my pants. I would let someone else do the job, not me. Okay, he has his soul stone in his hand. He just burp? Or did he say Baal? Oh no, they abandoned him. Poor guy. Sacrificial lamb. He's like, FML. FML.
Baal! The gates of Sescheron have stood for eons beyond remembrance, and you shall not breach them now. Remove your foul demons from our lands. We stand on the side of light, and you shall not be allowed to reach Mount Ariat. And that which you seek will not be yours.
Yeah, my pants would have been shatting a few times by now.
I shall take your position into consideration.
It's weird that he's a spider, but Diablo is a... he kind of has a Satanish look. Looks like he wants to say something, but it won't come out. But I think it's just his cheekbones. He got popped like a watermelon.
It seems your terms are not acceptable.
Ugh, that's so gross. Ugh, that was nasty. I don't do good with gore or explosions of human beings and stuff like that. So Baal. He is, I think in this one, Lord of Destruction, they focus on killing him because he's the only one left that was pulled up from the Soul Stone. So that is the premise of this game, or the expansion, because that was an expansion. Okay, we're moving on to familiar territory. Diablo 3.
And at the end of days, the first sign shall appear in the heavens.
I swear these ravens or crows have some sort of significance.
Men, the armies of light and
Very different but cool cinematic style.
fields of eternity.
All those angels. I can't help but feel that the angels are a lot more OP. But I feel that the demons spawn in mass amounts. Oh, it's Leah. Leah, spoiler alert, she's the daughter of Diablo.
Are you all right, my girl?
It was nothing, Uncle. Just a bad dream. We should be getting you home.
But there's still work to be done. If these translations are correct, the powers of hell could already be on the move. The world must be told of the coming darkness. You do.
Looks like this
believe
church
it, don't you, Leah?
does celebrate the angels. Ooh, it's pretty shabby.
It has begun.
Oh, you're a bit too late.
Leave it, Uncle. It's not important.
Oh, what are the chances? Oh, did her uncle fall there? I think so. Yeah, yep. He's now one with the burning hells. Okay, that is just one of many Diablo 3 trailers. This is gonna be a ride, so get your snacks ready. I have a little fruit shake here, so let's move on to Diablo 3 Reaper of the Souls. It's like that's their little imprint logo for all of these Diablo trailers.
Diablo.
The main guy himself.
Defeated. For a time it seemed we would know peace. But it was not to be. For Diablo's essence lingers in the
I think that's the Black Soul Stone. Oh, Jinx.
I cannot destroy the stone, nor allow its evil to remain within the heavens. And so it must be hidden, even from the angels.
Corrupt angels? Does that
pray
exist? Well, I guess so.
That it will be enough.
I wonder where they are gonna hide it. Because that's not a very hidden place. Just give it to me, I'll lose it by accident. We'll never find it again.
You have done well, Horadrim. Your service here is finished. And you should all...
Oh no!
run.
Oh no.
Malthael.
Malthael. I think he is the Angel of Death. I like those little hand sights he has. Is it that original sword? I think it is. Look at his wings. That is some neat character design. So instead of those electricity wings, it has this little smoke screen going on. ineffective.
Brother. Why?
It reminds me of Harry Potter, where they start to kind of steal people's memories. I wonder who did it first, though. It hurts my back just by looking at it.
The Nephilim will stop you.
No one can stop death.
Oh no! It's like an endless cycle. Defeat Diablo, release Diablo. Defeat Diablo, release it. What's it gonna be? Very cool. Alright, we're gonna move on to the next one. Actually, I'm probably gonna skip the next one. It was the Necromancer release, which Necromancers are super OP in this game. If you haven't played that class, it is overly OP. But let's jump into... be excited for this one. It is Diablo Immortal, which is a mobile MMORPG. And if you've watched some of my other videos, you know I am not a fan of mobile gaming. Gaming is just not made for mobile devices. That is the truth. That will always be the truth unless they make really large mobile devices, which I can see that happening in the future. You know, anything is possible at this point. Anyways, let's just get into it.
The World Stone. It was the power of creation and the birth of our eternal conflict. From the high heavens to the burning hells, our desire to control that power poisoned its very nature. And so, I gave my life to destroy it.
Remember, this is an MMORPG, so it's online.
But its corruption spread.
Is that the barbarian? I think so. Oh no! I can kind of suspect what's gonna happen. Oh, I knew it. Here's the MMORPG factor. I think that's a wizard. So that's pretty cool. Huzzah! We are better together.
If humanity is to survive, they must stand together and face the rising darkness. Though that may not be enough.
Is that Diablo? He looks so different. He almost looked like a pinata. Okay, I'll get off my mobile soapbox soon, but I can kind of see how Diablo would work on a mobile device. There's not too many controls to it, if that makes sense. But video games, at least good video games, something like Diablo, is really just not meant for mobile devices. The games on phones are meant for people who are just trying to kill time, not for somebody to get immersed into a story. I don't know, for example, like Sudoku, that's something that's mobile fitting. Or someone who wants to distract their kids at the dinner table. I don't know. Pull up a stupid game and give it to them so that they, stop bickering. When I have kids, I know I'm probably not going to do that. I'm going to give them a Game Boy Color and have them start at the basics, Start at the basics. The original Game Boy might just be too intense. Okay, we are at the end. Woohoo! The long-awaited Diablo 4. Current location, Burning Hells. That just bothers me. Okay, so that's the Angel crew. I think that's Inarius's squad there. His wings are so much bigger than everyone else's. It's like the demons didn't even notice he was there. That was almost like they're ringing their doorbell.
May we fight true.
Wonder what they do when they're not fighting.
Holy name. Blessed be the light.
That's so cool. Although I don't think that would hold up against a horde. That's where this guy comes in. Lilith! I love that, how the floor is just cracking before he lands.
I have returned to hell for you.
That was so cool. Just because over the weekend I also watched the intro to the beta because I was on the beta crew, the cool cats. Everything just looked really amazing. I loved this trailer. I thought it was so good. I'm 100% sure Lilith did not die from a spear. Let's be real. She is more badass than that. And I also love Inarius's final words before the closure of that trailer. How he returned to hell just for her. I probably should know this, but I don't really know too much around why each angel selectively comes and appears in each game as they do, because they do introduce a few of those cast members of the angel crew, but what makes this guy want to come down? What makes Inarius want to be the selective angel in this game? Okay, that wraps up all of the Diablo cinematics. Whew, that was a roller coaster. I will say Diablo does a great job on their cinematics, okay? I can't say the gameplay lives up to the same level of epicness ever. I'm a hard mode gamer, so when something feels a bit easy, I'll increase the difficulty, but I don't think I'll be doing that for Diablo 4 when it releases. because when you increase the difficulty on Diablo, it just increases their HP, but the gameplay still remains the same. You're usually stationary, fighting something, spamming some attacks. It makes you fall asleep. It's made me fall asleep several times. So I will say, I'm probably going to pass on that for Diablo 4. That wraps up today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any other video recommendations, tell me below. I will take a look at them. Also, check out my social media handles. I will also link them down below. And I will see you in a new video soon. Have a great day, gamers.